What's up, everybody? Noah Kizer back here for my review of the brand new Hallmark Wedding March movie, Sealed with a Kiss, Wedding March 6. This is the sixth and final film in the Wedding March series. I have not seen 1, 2, 3, or 4, but I will be watching those this week. Maybe giving you a review. I'm not quite sure, but I will definitely be doing a ranking once I get to watch the first 4 at some point this week. I might just watch 1 or 2 every day to get to the point where I can actually do a ranking, because I do remember 5. This one is all about Mick and Olivia's wedding. Not actually, no, it's not. This is all about a celebrity and his down-to-earth fiance are getting married, and they want a very modest wedding. She doesn't want it in the spotlight, but he needs it to be in the spotlight because that's what his fans want. So that escalates while Mick gets an enticing opportunity to go on tour, which could cause him to miss his wedding with Olivia, putting their big day in jeopardy. This movie is a mess. How is this movie a mess? Let's get into this. So this is the sixth and final film in the series. The last film, The Wedding March 5, we got Mick proposing to Olivia. This is one movie that we were looking forward to. We knew that this was probably going to be the final one, because they wanted to round this relationship out with them getting married. However, that's what this movie should have been, is their wedding. Like Wedding at Graceland, with Wes Brown and Kelly Pickler. That was all about their wedding. It was about getting to that day. The gravitas of it all, the dresses, the church, the songs, the priests, the food, everything. That's what that movie was about, and that's what made that movie work so well for me, but also because I loved Christmas at Graceland, the first one. Christmas at Graceland 2, not so much. I will probably give it another rewatch, well, my first rewatch probably this Christmas, to see if my thoughts have changed on it, as well with some movies that I didn't really care for last year. So, Wedding March 6 really takes away from the main story of this one and wants you to get involved with the celebrity wedding, which is fine and all, but you take away from the main reason you're watching the movie, to see these two get married, to see Mick and Olivia get married. David Weaver is not a new director to the Hallmark Channel. He has done the weakest Hallmark movie thus far this year with playing Cupid. That was a bit disappointing. He also did one of my least favorite Christmas films last year with Candace Cameron Bure, If I Only Had Christmas. But then again, he had hit after hit after hit with me, with it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas and Christmas Town in 2019. Bottled with Love is very good. He did Wedding March 2 and 3. Operation Christmas, so he's not a new Hallmark director. However, Kim Johnson. This is the reason why I think this movie suffers, because her writing is very hit and miss. Her Hallmark scripts are very hit and miss. Looking back at her films for the Hallmark Channel, excluding her work on One Calls the Heart, we have Wedding March 5, and I thought that the script was a little bit weak for that one. However, I still enjoyed it. Then we had, in 2020, a Valentine's Match, which was fine, but A Christmas Carousel was very, very poor. Snow Kissed, I thought the script was very good for it. However, Dara from Dear Hallmark, her and I got to talking a little bit about our thoughts on Hallmark, least favorite. Hopefully we can maybe do a podcast at some point. I would love to talk Hallmark with anybody. Snow Kissed, she didn't really care for that one. I actually thought that one worked. But then again, Chris and Jen, I thought had really good chemistry. However, I love Jen. Sealed with a Kiss is her latest Hallmark script, is Kim Johnson's latest Hallmark script. And this one may be the weakest one yet. She didn't know really how to really devise the wedding, to build the excitement for the wedding. We were excited when he proposed. You're like, yes, we finally get the wedding we've been waiting for multiple movies now. Instead, she focused on the celebrity wedding, which was very uninteresting and added unneeded drama to it. So we get two weddings in one, which is normally a good thing for Hallmark, because at least you get, with something like One Perfect Wedding, or now as they're calling it, One Winter Wedding, which is what it should have been called in the first place, because you had one winter weekend at one winter proposal, and instead you put it in spring fling for One Perfect Wedding. Stupid. At the end of that movie, you had the friend get engaged. That was a very nice touch. Will we get a fourth movie building up their wedding? We could. However, I think that movie did poorly in the ratings. Sealed with a Kiss, A Wedding March 6, is missing the charm to the other ones. The chemistry is still there between Jack Wagner and Josie Bassett. I think it's still there, and I think it works. But what really bogs this film down, again, is the celebrity wedding. It was unneeded and felt very forced in there. You could have built the wedding up just like you did with Wedding at Graceland, and it would have worked. I think that the sixth film is probably going to be the weakest film. I did like 5, and I will watch 1, 2, 3, and 4 this week and give you guys a ranking later this week. So with all that being said, let's get into the technical aspects. The technical aspects are fine. The cinematography I thought was very well done, but the costume design for the wedding gowns wasn't really that spectacular. They didn't really pay that much attention to the scenery for the wedding like they did in the last Aurora Teagarden movie. The background of the wedding, the art was all made out of books. That was a really nice touch because she is a librarian. So I think they paid a lot more attention to detail in that one. But it's not like we aren't connected to these characters like we are Aurora. We've had Aurora Teagarden for more movies. We love Candace Cameron Bure more. But this is a 6-year arc that you did. 6 movies that you built this up for. And you give us a lackluster ending. I thought it was very disappointing. Not the worst Hallmark film of the year so far. I still believe my least favorite is Playing Cupid, and I don't think that's going to change. We could see how a couple Christmas ones do. I believe that A Little Daytime Romance is going to be very, very good. I love the cast for that one, and I'm really looking forward to Sweet Pecan Summer. We got a little break. And speaking of the break, we are going to go into the lineup for the rest of the year so far to see if there's any ratings out yet for last week's movie. Sealed with a Kiss, Wedding March 6 is going to get a C. It was very disappointing. I am not the kind of person who gives just a normal TV Hallmark movie an F or a D. As a Hallmark fan, you know what you like and you know what you want. They don't make awful movies that often. However, they do get rights to awful movies every once in a while, like with Bad Date Chronicles. That was complete garbage. So, what we're going to do here is we're going to look at the list of Hallmark Channel movies coming out and see if there's any ratings out. See if the ratings came out for last week's movie. And did it come out? Ratings did come out for Love for Real, and they are not that good. 1.41 out, 1.14 million. Sorry, 1.41. Try saying that 5 times fast. 1.41 million people tuned in, taking that a full 500,000 down from crashing through the snow on July 10th. Still nothing for the 27-hour day. I am looking forward to see what those numbers are like. I think this one is going to be pretty good, but to say that Love for Real is a Summer Nights movie and the lowest rated one this year just got beat out by 200,000 people, which was Baby It's Cold Outside with Steve Lund, which was very odd to put that in mid-spring and almost summer when you could have put that as a bonus film in Winterfest, or as you call it this year, New Year, New Movies. Is there a rate? Yes, there is a rating now for Mystery 101 Deadly History at 1.43. That's a good rating for a mystery movie. That brings it up since the last Mystery 101 movie did 1.49. However, people are very disappointed with the ending of that movie. And I completely get it. I completely get you're very dissatisfied with it. And that's fine and all. But with that being said, as a person who has not seen all the movies, I'm looking forward to seeing what the Hannah Swenson mystery does, and I will be watching all of those as well. So I'm not going to be watching a lot of new releases, but let's take a look at the outlook for the new movies. We have A Little Daytime Romance with Jen Lilly and Ryan Pavey next Saturday, August 21st. August 28th, we have Sweet Pecan Summer with Christine Coe and Wes Brown. Laura Elena and Tyler Hines kick off Fall Harvest with Roadhouse Romance. Looking forward to that one on September 11th. Raise a Glass to Love is on December 18th. Again, directed by David Weaver. Will this one be as poor as Wedding March 6th? We will see. I'm not expecting it to because I love Fall Harvest. Taking the Reins with Nikki DeLoach and Scott Porter is September 25th. Love Strikes Twice with Wyatt Nash and Katie Findlay is October 2nd. South Beach Love, Taylor Cove and William Levy is October 9th. And Flirting with Romance, October 16th. So that gives us a total of 6 Fall Harvest movies. After we get through the Summer Nights movies, I will be doing a ranking of those. We also have some more movies announced for September and October for Hallmark Movies and Mysteries, but we have a couple mysteries to get through first. We have Aurora Teagarden Mysteries, Honeymoon, Honey Murder. I will be watching that when it premieres, bringing back the director of The Past Couple. We have Martin Wood on August 22nd for Honeymoon, Honey Murder. Redemption in Cherry Springs, September 12th. September 19th is Finding Love in Mountain View. One Summer, Sarah Drew and Sam Page star in that one. September 26th, Rise and Shine, Benedict Stone. Know nothing about that one, but Tom Everett Scott is in that one, directed by Peter Benson. Peter Benson is a very solid director, also a very good, solid Hallmark actor. For October 3rd is the date for that one. The Vows We Keep is October 10th, and then on October 17th, we have the 12th Signed, Sealed, and Delivered movie. No title for that one yet, but then we kick off the Christmas movies on October 23rd with, I believe it's A Christmas Treasure with Jordan Sparks. So I will be watching and reviewing all of these movies. The Hallmark stream is back. We are only going to have a 1-week break, and then we go down and we open the floodgates. So tell me what you thought down below. Let me know what movie you are excited for, and I will see all of you guys next time for my review of the next romance movie starring a Hallmark actress, Erin Cahill, called Love Stories in Sunflower Valley. So I will see all of you guys for that review and my review of the first new Bella Thorne movie called Masquerade. So I will see all of you guys next time.